Hello there, I'm Candice and welcome to your reading. This is Eclectic Coach, and in this reading we are looking at your next blessings. So just take a big deep cleansing breath and tune in. Become aware of your physical body, because your physical body is what's going to tell you if the reading is resonating or not. It should feel like a ringing true. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you want to be notified and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when I come up with more videos. And let's jump into your reading. Also, if you're interested in personal coaching, there's a slide for my services at the end and a link in the description box where you can set up your appointment. Okay, let's see here. So, for those of you who picked piece 1, what I'm seeing is travel. And what I got when I first glanced at these cards was that some of you are going to be traveling very literally. So if that's something that you've been hoping for, and you just haven't been able to find the means in order to do it, this is the reading for you. And also, if you've been interested in astral travel, this is the reading for you, because blessings are coming in for you around that. So, Spirit, we just ask that these messages are clear, helpful, and accurate, and only information that serves the highest good of all who come to this reading. Receive it. Okay. Let's see here. So, what are some encouraging messages that Spirit just wants you to know about this right now? Okay. So, if you've been feeling a little hemmed in, one way to start that expansive feeling is just to start getting outside. Walking and moving briskly, and like just being aware of different temperatures on your body. One thing I always notice when I travel is how different places the air feels different, and maybe is more humid or more dry. Think about go walking outside and pay attention to the subtle vibrations and the moving air and the moving atmosphere that's around you. And this will start illuminating ideas and information about how to travel, where to go next. I just even got the image of, like, if you're out on a walk, bringing your cell phone and just looking at like TripAdvisor or Expedia, or I don't know, like, I would, but I'm not necessarily repping those things, but just like getting out and then being inspired as to, I'll just look into it. I'll just see where to go. Because you've been a little hemmed in and too close to the situation. And maybe if you got outside and created some movement and some atmosphere around you, how and where to go would begin emerging. Also, I'm getting, if you are trying to astral travel and it's been difficult, go for walks in the like twilight, like in between hours. So like early in the morning, maybe before daybreak, or in the evening, like as the sun has kind of set and the moon is beginning to rise, and it's just that kind of liminal space. Go walking outside in the liminal space, I'm hearing. Okay. Mentally, what do they need to do in order to... Okay, take this one. Okay, so trusting your intuition. But I'm just really feeling like something about the air, the atmosphere, and her wings, and this guy's whisker over here. is the way to tune into your intuition. Feeling the atmosphere, the clouds, the moisture in the air, the dryness in the air, feeling different atmospheres. Go walk next to like a golf course or a body of water, or if you can, go walk near a body of water and see how the temperature changes and fluctuates as you walk by different plants, and how the air moves. Because travel's on the way, but what you want to be doing is you want to be generating this in your nervous system. And that liminal time between like the sun and the moon, if you want to astral travel. Okay, so blessings coming in for you. What do they need to do emotionally? That's interesting. So this was in reverse. So the sun was in reverse. So I just heard something. It's like, it reminds me of like the Fool card or those Sagittarius vibes, when I'm just getting that you need to do your research before you go. Don't be overly confident and just whatever, and I don't need anything, and I'm not going to bring any suitcases, and I'm not going to plan ahead. But this means circulate this within your nervous system. I just heard you need to plan ahead. Don't be overly confident. For this specific travel trip. Okay, so for those of you who are astral traveling, I'm getting to just remind you just to put up your protections. Do a clearing in the room before you do the whole thing. And just state your protection and you will be fine. I'm not saying this to interject any sort of fear. It just means just do your research, they're saying. Yeah, this is in reverse. So this is showing me like a reluctance sometimes. Okay. So what I'm getting is to use your intuition and your strong ability to foresee things in the future, but then also you may be a little reluctant to do the actual like legwork research. I'm getting about the specific things related to the hotel, related to but make sure that you do that. Okay, I'm supposed to take these. Yeah, because there's going to be some plans that need to be revised. Now, none of this is about being afraid. It just means doing your research and remaining flexible on this trip. And if you do that, and this is going to be about, you're going to be like learning something about research, following your intuition, planning, foreseeing things ahead. If this is an astral travel experience, then you're going to be learning about the actual process and how to do it. And ultimately, you are going to feel very, very proud of yourself, very satisfied as a result of remaining confident and willing to be quick on your feet and doing the research, and then also looking into the future intuitively and being flexible. And then as a result, you will ultimately find what it is that you're looking for and have the experience that you wanted. But there's just going to need to be some adjustments around the logistics, and just letting you know, but that's not a reason not to go on this adventure. Any other okay, so let's take these. Any other information about how they can proceed moving forward as gracefully as possible on this travel adventure? Okay, so adapting to the situation. You're not going to be able to control everything. Do your research, do your foresight, but either way, you're going to be learning a lesson in being flexible and adaptable. Ultimately, it is going to lead you where you want to go. In this process, stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to the outcome. And then a time to strike out on your own and relinquish your over-dependence on others. What I'm getting for you is that you actually might actually be very, very independent. And that might be why you have been, it's like, I'll just figure it out. I'll just foresee what will happen in the future, and maybe you don't want to call some people up and ask and do the bookwork, legwork kind of homework, because you're just, so maybe tap your network and see who knows what and who can help you answer whatever questions you might have in doing the research for this travel adventure. Or if this is an astral travel thing, maybe watch a few more videos, do a little bit more research so that you can have, I'm hearing the most succinct experience. Succinct? I don't know. But ask questions, speak your truth all along the way. If you're confused, say so. But at the same time, just allow this to kind of play out. And what I'm getting for you specifically is you're actually very, very, very independent. And so it's okay for you to actually reach out and communicate what you need from others with complete detachment about who knows what or who can help you. And just trust that this is happening. So you are going to ultimately end up finding what you were looking for, have the adventure that you wanted. What I'm getting is feeling really satisfied with yourself, and I'm hearing your ability to navigate, your ability to set your course and navigate, I'm getting, while still remaining in touch and connected to other people who might have pertinent information. Get outside and don't overanalyze the situation. Get yourself in motion. Just start lightly reaching out to people, doing research, studying the place, getting important questions answered. Do a good balance of your own future intuiting, but also that just legwork, fact-based kind of research. And connect with other people, and you're going to have this amazing experience where you have a travel experience either in your mind or to a physical destination that allows you to like really grow and understand this. I'm getting depth of life, depth of meaning of life, and all these hidden riches that are below the surface. And I'm just getting really cool moments when you travel, you know, like when you decide to go swimming at night, or you go on that cool trail that leads you to this amazing waterfall or pool of water or something like that. Like, you're going to have these moments that make you feel really rich and also very proud of yourself. So that is a wonderful blessing, and I hope that you enjoy, and I will see you in the next reading. Thanks. Hello everyone, I'm Candice. This is Eclectic Coach, and this is your reading for the next blessings coming into your life. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to see notifications on my upcoming readings. And if you're new, you just tune in and see which piece is calling out to you, and just be aware of your body. Also, these are general messages because this is an individual reading. If you're interested in more in-depth readings, I do a 4-part coaching package where we might tune in, and we're going to do definitely at least 4 readings, but where we actually tune in and see what guidance you're getting, and you get support in following through on that guidance so that you can get some actual results, because unless we change something, like, nothing's going to happen. Okay, so this isn't happening. Okay. All right. So Spirit, we just ask that all these messages are clear, helpful, and accurate for all who come to this reading. And we just pray for the highest good of everyone involved. None of this is used in lieu of medical or legal advice. Always follow your own inner guidance. But, oh, this is so nice. So for your reading, what's coming in for you is just a feeling of love, a feeling of satisfaction. It hasn't really ever happened quite like that before, where it's just like, oh. And then I just suddenly look down at the card after making the announcements. Sorry if the table shakes here. I'm drawn to this mark on her third eye. But just this deep feeling of, oh. So let's look deeper into it, into what is bringing about that amazing feeling of warmth and relief. What is that about? I'm getting that you find something that you are deeply, deeply interested in. You are so excited to learn about it. It feels so cool and interesting to think about it, to think about to think about what it is. Now, these cards came up in the last reading, but in reverse and in a completely different way. For you, you're finding just this new area of interest. Because it's earth and it's something tangible and it's something related, it's like you're feeling this level of satisfaction and interest on so many different levels. Not only does it warm your heart, and something even maybe related to your throat chakra, because she's holding this crystal up to her throat chakra. But I'm just getting, you got a really clear understanding of it because of this mark on her third eye and these marks right here on her headdress and her ability to see into this crystal ball. And it just feels so satisfying intellectually, emotionally. Yeah, so how can those who pick piece number 2 hold it mentally, emotionally, and in their spirit? So to define spirit as like expectation level, mentally, how do they hold it? Flippers only on the table, please. And then no reversals. Okay, and I said no reversals for some reason. I just felt inspired to say that. So, okay, yeah. So what I'm getting is study, do the legwork, but then also take it into the dream time. And what I'm getting is in quiet hours, you're going to reflect about how much you love it and how much you enjoy it. And so, yeah, you're being encouraged to do that, to do the actual work around it. So it's not like this airy-fairy kind of intellectual pursuit that just makes you feel all sentimental. It's this legitimate, realistic, objective, but also intuitive on the scientific level, which is where you amass so much information that naturally the outgrowth is intuitive because it's got so many data points. But for you, you're going to have that, but this piece that's associated with your heart and love, and it's going to be something you love, a labor of love. But you're getting told to also take what you learn into the dream space and meditate on how much you enjoy it. Really sit there and think about how much you enjoy what it is and the implications of it and what it will be in the future, and really stir up and resonate those feelings of love and romance, which is what I think that you're going to be doing, which is your blessing. What else comes from this? Flippers only on the table. I'm hearing time stands still. Yeah, time stands still. Which I understand the meaning of this as being unable or unwilling to make a decision, as it clearly states here. But there's something about the wheel being in reverse and these two locking their horns to this single point. Yeah, when you study this, when you think about this, when you dream about it, it's like you're able to access flow, when the optimal states of human performance. I've got this book right here. Let's see. Highly recommend it. It's The Psychology of Optimal Experience. It illuminates the way to happiness. Anyway, it really does. It talks about how to get to that point where your mind just stands still. And yeah, even though you're studying it, you're just so into it. And you love it so much. You dream about it. You think about it. And it actually contributes to your family life. And you feel like your material needs are met, and you get to focus on this thing that you love and are so interested in. And I'm getting that your family members are actually inspired by your passion, your love of this thing. To see you so lit up and so infused about something, and yet so in your element and able to think about it and articulate it, because this is Queen of Air Swords, and to learn. And the more you learn about it, the more you realize there is to learn about it, and to fall in love with it, and to feel like this deep sense of passion and insurgence of energy. Time's gonna stand still. It's like you don't feel like you have to make all these decisions either. Like you're able to just come to this point of just silence where you just enjoy learning and thinking and being around it. How do they hold it in their spirit? Okay. So make time for, I'm getting, prioritize it, your love, your passion for this project, this area of interest, this intellectual pursuit, this thing that warms your heart and lights up your brain. Because this is the blessing that's coming in. If you don't know what this is, something's coming in for you that's going to do this for your whole nervous system. You're going to find your flow in an activity, in something that you get to learn about intellectually. Even if it was something like dance or singing, you learn how to hold and adjust your face, or how to read music, or how to match pitch from an intellectual perspective. Or if it were dancing, you would learn the steps and the count. You would learn the technical information, even if your area of flow is something like that. Maybe it's related to something that you want to research. Maybe you want to write a book. But whatever it is, like, it's going to be actually supporting your family on an emotional level. And you're also being guided, that although you're going to be very into this thing and it's going to light you up, also make time for your family. And I'm getting very specifically how to hold it within your spirit is to be like making time for your family and this passion project. And I'm also getting, to whatever degree you can, I'm getting, bring your work stuff like on your work vacation. Create like a work vacation with your family, or integrate in some way. Like listen to your business books while dropping your kids off to school. Get them involved in learning about financial literacy or entrepreneurship or whatever. Share whatever you're excited about work-wise with the people that you care about. And stay off anything that is negative, that is conflict-inducing. I'm hearing that it's controversial. And you're going to have to hold this in your spirit. Oh, I'm also getting, you can also provide for your family with this passion project. And that's going to be really cool. Maybe you're an artist and maybe you show your kids how to paint, or maybe you are an accountant and you show your kids this cool accounting software. I don't know. Something that's sensible, that's warm, that's thoughtful, that's done in a kind and understanding way. And I'm hearing gently incorporate your work into your domestic life. Be sensible, calm, relaxed about it. Be tempered in your approach. Be realistic. Deal with the challenges that come up, but don't create extra ones. And just very, very specifically, don't focus on past disappointments. Don't focus on anything that's not working. Don't focus on anything that's controversial, conflict-inducing, harsh words, any of that. And when things go there, I'm getting to tell you to slow it down. When things get negative or they're starting to not feel so good, slow the energy down, speak more slowly, relax, breathe deeply. And when they start to feel good and the energy is flowing, then speak faster, then move quicker, then get back into the work. So you want to push on the gas when things are going well and when there's a flow, and you want to just like let off when they're not. And what I'm getting is that you're just going to really feel this happiness, this sense of joy, this really great work-life integration. And you're going to hold it in your spirit by specifically focusing on what it is that you do have influence over and not focusing on the past, I'm getting. Very, very specifically. But how exciting. You're going to really feel a sense of flow. And you're going to learn all about it, but you're also going to experience it very viscerally. And time's going to stand still. How fun. So that's definitely an amazing blessing. And any other, I just want to say anything else specifically? Oh, nice. So you're going to let go of these harsh judgments. You're going to feel this deep sense of inner strength. The guides and the spirits just want you to know, and spirit just wants you to know that you are ready for this and you are magical. There is also this idea that you chose to come into this life and now you get to choose what you want to do with it. And that they just want to, oh, that's what it is. These three angels want to say that they're helping you with this. So Jophiel is there to help you make things beautiful related to this project, to really feel that sense of love, to beautify your thoughts. Archangel Raziel is there to help you with the mysteries of the universe. He often comes in actually in colors of the rainbow. He's like a wizard, kind of like an old man kind of wizard, but he's also there to lead souls back. And he's there to help understand the mysteries of the universe. And so if you need help understanding this intellectually or understanding some mysterious piece of this project, call on him. And then Ariel is going to be there to help very specifically with any material needs that you might need around this creative passion project. And Jophiel will be there to help you beautify your thoughts. So, I'm hearing to say over and over, you are not alone, you are guided, you are supported, and you're loved. And you're really going to feel that love and that sense of flow. And that's your next blessing. And I hope that was helpful. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next reading. Hello everyone, I'm Candice. This is Eclectic Coach. Thanks for joining me today for your reading, your next blessings. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you are notified every time I put up new videos. And just take whatever rings true for you, whatever resonates for you, whatever feels good and right in your body. And also know that these are just energetic trajectories and that you have the right and the ability to change whatever trajectory comes up. But I'm seeing really good things for you. And also, if you like personal coaching, I do a 4-part package where we tune into your guidance. We do different readings and follow through, and your life becomes magical. So what's coming in though for you those of you who picked piece 3, is happiness. And then this card, love, was in the reading before, but it was like right next to it, and I intuitively felt like they needed to be read together. But you're going to just be feeling a renewed sense of happiness, and I'm guided to this butterfly here, so this transformation, and I'm hearing a transformation in the way you see yourself, being that this is this blue color, and indigo, the third eye, and communication. So how you see yourself and how you communicate are what are coming through. Like you're really shining your light is what I'm getting, is the next blessing for you. So you don't feel encumbered by people or circumstances or events that in the past have held you back and have basically overwhelmed your system so that you didn't feel like you could express yourself. What I'm getting is that your light is getting so strong and you feel it so deeply, and you feel such a sense of love and connection to whatever it is that is bringing you this happiness, that you're just naturally exuding this really bright light. Okay, so I want to see, can we get more here? And remember to just take some big, deep breaths and know that wherever you are, I'm getting to tell you, is exactly where you're supposed to be on your unique soul's path, and to remind you that you're eternal and that you're loved unconditionally exactly the way you are and not as you think you should be. And let's put this here. Okay. So where is this happiness? Okay. Take those. Okay. Yeah, you've got this a lot of wands energy. So you're being less guarded and less focused on protection and more, I'm hearing less focused on protection and more focused on connection to the divine, to the light within. And you're just going to be focused on what's beautiful and what's interesting. And like something about amusement with relationships, or what is this? She's just got this kind of interest. Sometimes what I like about this deck is that sometimes I glance at it at a certain angle, and what these cards are for me, while I will follow the traditional interpretation, I also like to look at how it hits me when I kind of glance at it, and kind of like this amusement conversation with people, with neighbors, with people in your community. For some of you, like if you have like a handy person or somebody who does maintenance work, or people at the gas station, you just have these moments where you are expressing your personality, your unique joy. Life is everyday, and but what I'm also getting is you're like looking nice too, with this rabbit all dressed up, charming, self-confident, passionate, a bit restless. The Queen of Summer also kind of has those vibes. She's very uplifted, associated with the summer, sunflowers, lights. And wherever you go, you're looking good, and you're expressing your own unique personality and happiness and being outgoing, and you're less guarded, and your throat chakra is lit up, and you're able to just look at people in the eye and express yourself and enjoy little moments and summer nights. I'm getting like evenings, like happy hour, like I'm getting like ambiance lights and out and about and barbecues and but like that certain mood that comes with light and certain kinds of music and atmosphere, like nice outdoor lounges or schwinky kind of bars like that are nice and play jazz music or something. For some of you, but for some of you, it's just like everyday connections, talking to people who work on your property. But you're looking good, your personality's fun, you're exuberant, you're outgoing, your throat chakra's lit up. You just feel a love for everyday life, and you're less guarded is the next big blessing. But you're also very motivated, you're innovative, you're wise, you're enterprising. A windfall of money could be coming your way. For some of you, I'm getting due to your leadership skills and your ability to communicate and just, I'm hearing get on the horn, like start communicating, just talking to people. You have lots of energy, and you're not letting anything that held you back in the past do that anymore. You're less guarded. You don't have the shield. You're shining. Okay, so how do they hold it mentally? I'm hearing only take the top. So it says, don't be derailed by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So mentally, you're going to be getting these ideas, and you are to get out there, express your leadership abilities, get on the phone, get your hair, your makeup done, whatever. Express your light, be fun, express your outgoing personality, say yes to invites out and to evening dinners with friends and colleagues and people in your community. I'm getting really, if you are in the Northern Hemisphere, enjoy that summer time. For some of you, some of these ideas may have originated in the winter. But there were some challenges and you felt held back previously. Maybe you were receiving insights and now is the time to implement them. Don't worry about being so guarded. Be charming, be self-confident. You're going to have this energy to express this. So I see you just naturally doing this, expressing this leadership, expressing your happiness and your love and your communication ability. And I'm hearing for some of you, sassy personality. Okay. Body. Oh, so I'm getting, this is for your body. Don't take your body for granted. Remember to take time and rest. And when you don't, you'll feel a sense of apathy come on. where you're going to start to feel kind of spacey, distracted, kind of like, she's just looking like kind of tired. And the little angel is there, the little cherubim, being like, hey, look at me, play, have joy. I always think of its pink wings and this pink energy. Remember to be happy. Remember what you love. Remember what's good about you. Remember what's innocent about you. Remember you have angels and you have support all around you. You're getting tired. So you need to kick back, take a break. This kid always reminds me of like a kid that was working or something, and eat an apple. Reflect on the magic of life. Don't work too hard. And balance that success. Dedication, self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments. So I'm getting a reminder of this book called The Gap and the Gain. So instead of focusing on the horizon and things that you still have not yet achieved, reflect on, look up at the sky, eat something delicious and healthy and alive. And I'm drawn to like the yellow part of his wings. So have patience and self-confidence. Hold on just a second. Drink some water here. Yeah, so it's about that balance. So to the degree that you want to harness your energy, focus on all the things that you have achieved so far. So instead of just focusing on the horizon, which you can never fully reach, reflect on all the milestones that you've already made, the harvest with these pumpkins here. And then that's going to help you harness your energy and fly forward. Not just run forward, but like fly the way that dragonflies do. All over the place and interdimensionally. So, meaning that on all levels you can regain this joy. So if you start to feel apathetic, start thinking about how far you've come. Because what I'm getting is you've done a lot. Look at all these pumpkins. Spirit is telling me that you've already accomplished quite a lot. And remember that you can trust your intuitive insights. What I'm getting is remember all the times when you followed your intuition and then there's been a harvest as a result. And I'm getting something about Akashic Records for some of you. And so, I don't know what that means, but so maybe over the course of lifetimes you've accumulated this wisdom, this harvest. And you're going to achieve the success that you desire, but it's going to come from like passion and joy and taking action on, I'm hearing inspired action. But that comes from feeling good about yourself and reflecting on how far you've already come. Okay, take it. Yeah, the good you've done is coming back to you. So there is going to be an unexpected inflow of money, or you're going to be able to borrow wisely or pay back a debt, which will be really, really nice. So balance your root chakra, your solar plex chakra. Like take that idea that you may have gotten in the winter or just whatever idea, and now's the time to implement it and put it into action and not be too guarded. And whatever help that you need will come to you. So just trust in that. Just focus on being happy, happy, happy. Every single thing that you can do, infuse it with a feeling of love. I'm getting, if some of you are healers or practitioners of any kind, it's your love that is going to help people heal. It's your happiness. I don't know, that was a specific message for some of you. But don't reflect on what you haven't achieved, but what you have. And all the resources that you need are coming to you, and all the success from all the hard work in the past and all the generosity in the past. There's going to be a windfall coming to you and lots of happiness. But that's going to stem from just feeling a sense of happiness and like love in your heart. And then all of a sudden, all these material events are going to line up. And I'm just seeing it come like being harnessed, like being grabbed, like these two, and moving forward. Like ding, you know, like this person's bringing this thing that they need, quick, able to move forward. So happiness and love are what the blessings that are coming in for you people who pick piece 3. Check out my coaching services, and I will see you in another reading. Thanks.